What is up, guys? Welcome back to the show. It's your host, RCSteve. Looks like we got the wrong banner on tonight, but we can fix that right now. How's everybody doing tonight, guys? Welcome back. I think we have it all set up, but maybe not. If not, guys, we're gonna rock with it. I'm not sure if I'm on the right area or not. But it is Caltech Live, guys, with Steve, RCSteve. How's everybody doing tonight? Let me know in the chat, guys, how you all are doing today. We are already in the middle or like deep of November, it seems like. Man, time is flying, the time's changing. Temperatures are getting cooler, guys. Let me know what you guys have planned for this fall season. Are you guys prepping to build up some new projects for the racing area, or are you guys getting a new crawler going? Or are you guys simply just diving in, rebuilding, checking out some of your builds, and or what? Heading to events? Let me know, guys. But what is up, everybody? Hope you guys had a great week. This is CowRC episode 10 with RCSteve, guys. This is the Caltech Live. If you guys are new here or just tuning in, want to know a little bit more about the Caltech Live series, guys, definitely hit that like and subscribe button over on the CowRC page, guys. You can as well check out the live stream going live over on the RCSteve YouTube channel. But with that all being said, guys, welcome back. We have some comments already. We got Wildman Joe in the house, Mr. Ghost starting over in the chat. Good evening, Joseph. Everybody hanging out. Trail Crawlers, Vinny, Zach. What's going on, guys? Just got one of the Ascent 32s. Oh, man. Let me know. I'm curious, guys. Who's fans of the super tiny micro trucks, guys? We have a couple here on the screen tonight. We're actually going to be diving into those new builds, checking them out real quick, and, of course, giving them that CowRC treatment. But speaking of everybody, what's everybody up to? Got that new VS410. Oh, yeah. I remember you're working on that one. So 3 crawlers trying to get finished. Man, I think I know the pain, man. If it's not 1, it's got to be 3. And it's got to be done by probably like next weekend or something. But Zach, dude, I've seen you getting your crawl on a little bit more and more, dude. That is super sick to see, and love to see that you getting out with your son and just enjoying your time, man. So looking forward to seeing that sick crawler course, man. So while we get started over here, guys, I want to go ahead and shout out, of course, you guys already know, we talk about all types of CowRC goodness, guys. So let's go ahead and dive right on in and get started. Let's head over to the CowRC webpage, guys. So we are here in the CowRC webpage. And what I wanted to share with you guys is that we actually have something new going on tonight. Let me see. Is there any better way I can pull this up? I guess all my presets kind of got jumbled around. There we go. So here we are at the CowRC webpage, guys, and you guys know you can find out the latest and greatest updates by just heading over to the CowRC website. But we have a couple of new products that we wanted to go ahead and share with you guys. So I'm not sure why the screen is kind of getting it all in there, but we'll see if we can fix that in a little bit, guys. Bear with me. But here, what we got here, oh, there, that's much better. Cool. All right, so heading back over to the CowRC website, we got some new products, guys. For when I said the temperatures are cooling down, trickling down, check this out, guys. If you look down here in the new products, we have some windbreakers and bomber jackets. These are really cool new addition to the lineup, guys. Looking to rep your favorite companies and in style. Check out these products, but let's go ahead and we can click, if we click over on the apparel tab, we can see the full layout of exactly what type of gear that CowRC offers that you can rock and rep. But down here, guys, over on, I believe, the last pages, we have a whole slew of these new windbreakers. So let's go ahead and just click on one of these, check out the windbreaker. So here's the windbreakers, guys. If you guys have ordered some CowRC apparel in the past or already, These are the same process, guys, that you guys can order the CowRC apparel. So this is through a third-party vendor, guys. These are made from Printful. So the lead time, it will be at least 2 to 3 weeks upon ordering, guys. They'll go ahead and make your jacket. So these are made to order. But these are lightweight windbreakers, guys. So these will be coming in handy, especially if you guys attend RC events a lot. And you guys know, especially like the crawler style events, normally you got to hike a little bit of terrain, get there early. So there's a lot of varying temperatures that happen, and especially you get hot, you get sweaty hiking and stuff like that. So right away, there's a lightweight windbreaker. It'll keep you cool. It'll keep you warm. It'll keep the wind from entering in, of course. And what's the coolest thing, guys, is of course it has the favorite skins themes already on there. So guys, you already know me. I love the Reaper setup right here. So the Reaper windbreaker looks perfect. What's cool about it too is it is like a full zip. Plus, you get a little bit of the neck coverage as well on the zipper. So really, really traps any wind from trying to get in. So 100% polyester, guys. And if you guys aren't feeling the Reaper, you guys let me know what's your favorite theme or skins theme. But we could check out a couple of these. Here's like the green streak. Green streak's looking good. I might have to change up my theme just for the windbreaker right there. But of course, guys, they have the other cool themes, the Dragon, the Hot Rod, and the Patriot. And coming back down to the other new apparel, guys, let me see. We have the bomber jackets. So there are a couple of those bomber jackets that were already available. I think I actually have mine right here. So these ones are a little bit thicker material. These ones are just a little bit lighter, but also they are that full sublimation detail. So that artwork, guys, all around the bomber jacket. These zip up as well. They have a nice lining inside, and then the pockets to give it that bomber themes look. So let me know. I'm kind of curious, guys, if you were to pick up any of these apparels, which one are you heading towards? Are you leaning towards the windbreakers? Are you guys leaning towards the bomber jackets? Again, these are made of the same 100% polyester, guys. So this will look pretty good like as a combo. You can put the windbreaker underneath and have it double as like a hoodie. So like a more element durable material right there. And then still have the hoodie. But check out all the other apparel, guys, if you are interested in repping CowRC. Not only do they have the outerwear, they do have like the t-shirts, beanies, and more, guys. So, yeah, they are made to order. Gotta say that and let you guys know. So if you're looking to attend an event and you want to rock these apparel or any of these cool products from CowRC, just order in advance, making sure that you know it does take at least 2 to 3 weeks once you order it. So coming back to some of these jackets or the comments up here, guys. Got to get one of the Reaper jackets. Yeah. Sale on the pit lights. Oh, that's good. I didn't know that there's a sale on the pit lights right now. We'll have to probably check that out. But desk lights any brighter? The desk light. Are you talking about the folding pit lamp or the folding little desk lamp? We can definitely chat about both of those real quick too. Yeah, Reaper, man. I'm right there with you, Foss fam. So coming back, guys, again, we do have some pretty cool news. If you guys are new here, I always kind of forget. I get so excited just diving in right on in. But hey, over here, we've been working on a special CowRC build, which is the Arcdos 6x6 by Hobby Plus. So let me go ahead and share over here on this area. So the Hobby Plus Arcdos is a 6x6 1/18 scale rock crawler, and we've been working behind the scenes. We haven't shared it in a couple of episodes, but working behind the scenes, guys, we've been getting these axles serviced with CowRC Udder Butter, with all the products treated. We're talking ultra light grease coating. We're talking graphite coating. We're talking the tire wash. We're talking the silicone spray. all the nitty gritty, all the whole, as much products as we can get in here. And we're going to give one of this truck to one of you guys tuning in. It's not going to be tonight, but it is going to be in just a few more episodes, guys. We are running towards the end of this series, guys, with me hosting this CowRC live stream. So just want to give a shout out to CowRC and all you guys that tune in for the past 10 episodes. It's been crazy. But let me share with you guys, if you are interested, on how to win this Arctos 6x6. So what we've been doing is we just been having a special little hashtag that you guys got to type in every week. That will give you guys a chance to get on the spin the wheel or spin the name generator. If your name gets picked, you will get added on to the list. On the last episode, we'll put all the names pulled up in there. We'll even probably see whoever's getting on there. Maybe the last episode, if you guys are on, you guys can get like a bonus entry, something. We're kind of thinking of a way to kind of just make it super fun. But the most important thing, guys, make sure you guys are following. You guys have to be live watching this live stream in order to take home the prize. So on the very last episode, guys, might be around like 13 or 14. So episode 13 or 14. Definitely make sure you guys tune into the rest of the episodes. But if you guys want to get in on this, let me go ahead and share what the special hashtag is for tonight. And sorry, guys, if you hear some noise, I'm actually going to put my phone on mute. But here we go. So you want to go over here in the live chat, guys. So if you're on Facebook or YouTube, that's going to be your way to get in on this giveaway for tonight, to actually see if you're going to get the name drawn tonight. All you got to do is just type in this hashtag micro on the live chat. That'll go ahead and generate your entry. So we see one entry already in, guys. Just go ahead and just type in that hashtag, and you guys will be entered in tonight to see if you guys will be called and put on the grand list for the grand giveaway, guys. And again, we actually finally have some time. We know we're going to build it up, CowRC certified, but you guys know we still have to get this out on the trails, show you guys how the products worked, how they've been protecting the car under all this type of crazy crawling, and we'll do another clean and tear down on this truck one more time. So this truck will be slightly used, guys. Just want to give that a heads up to you. And also, this giveaway is only available for viewers in the US and Canada, guys. So if you are tuning in from other areas, we do appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out with the CowRC fam. But in order to win the Arctos, you got to be there. You got to be residing in the US or Canada. So again, guys, just go ahead and type in hashtag micro. That'll go ahead and get your entry in. We got about 10 entries tonight. So, the chances are just really, really good for everybody. So the more the merrier. We do see 19 people tuning in. So just giving you guys a heads up, we'll be drawing the name generator at the end of the show. So coming back to the chat, guys. Let's see. Will a 10 scale fit on that truck? Hey, I think the first front end, I'm thinking like a front tire up until like the front links. That'll probably be all that you could fit on. But the Terranaut 8x8, though, that's a different story. You could probably get at least 3/4 of a 110 scale on the back. But, jokes aside, that's the fun one right there. And I wanted to come back to the folding lamp and the pit lamp before we dive into a couple more topics for tonight. So I actually have this folding pit lamp right here. This is kind of like my main thing that I use all the time, guys. So whether I am working on a cleanup or just having a nice lit up area, this is the lamp that I'll take, especially when I have my folding tables and I'm heading to the events. It's an easy setup, guys. You can plug it up. Has different temperature ratings. It has different colors, different brightness levels. turns on and off straight through this little module right here on the power cable. So I do love the pit lamp. I believe this one will offer a lot more lighting range, just as these lights up here, they can also spread outwards and inwards, all types of directions. So if you want the most light, definitely check out the pit lamp. The folding desk lamp, I like the folding desk lamp where there's situations where I don't have the opportunity to bring a pit lamp. Maybe there are areas where, because the pit lamp, sometimes I will need a power source, like an outlet. The desk lamp is pretty cool. You can actually have it just connected via a USB cable. So whether you have like a little mobile power supply, you can actually just connect the folding desk lamp. Just red and quick and easy. I like that one too. So I actually took the desk lamp to Proline by the Fire, and it was plenty of lighting for a dark environment and just where I needed to install a light kit on my 110 scale. There's plenty of lighting right there. Let's see right here. Order the Enjora upgrades. Oh, nice. Yeah, well, let's talk about a couple of these trucks just in a little bit, guys, and then I'll share with you guys what we've gotten it into, and then I'll share with you. Actually, I've prepped these trucks with the CowRC treatment as well. So we're going to show you guys a couple of comparisons with some builds that didn't have the CowRC treatment versus like some that do, and how easy it is to get your rigs cleaned up after that. But let me see right here. Yeah, we have some cool 3D goodies, guys. If you guys don't know, you can always check out my other social medias, RCSteve on Instagram or YouTube. Send me a message and we can talk about all the cool products I offer while the website is almost ready, guys. So stay tuned for that. But let's see. Okay, let's dive into what we got going on for tonight. Let me see. Yes, so the one that clips onto the desk, I would say it's definitely brighter for sure. The folding desk lamp. Okay. Hey, CowRC, looks like we got it backwards, guys, but hey, that's why CowRC is here. So this one, we refer this one to the desk lamp. So yeah, perfect. It is perfect for the whole desk. And then that pit lamp, exactly what CowRC is saying. It's just perfect. Bring it to the pit. It'll light you up. Plenty of lighting for sure. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and dive in over here on our screen on the other side. Let me see if I can get that here. Oh, cool. I like this camera. Adam and Tyler, I'm going to be copying this little camera layout. All right, here we go. So here's a couple cool stuff. So we have, of course, the new little Ascent 32 right here. And then we also have something new to me, guys. It's micro, of course, but man, this is a new little race car that just came out. This is like the Hobby Plus Spec B. It's a 1/24th scale two-wheel drive buggy, and it is brushed. It is pretty fast, and it is super fun. But here, let me go ahead and start off by sharing with you guys what I wanted to share. So we actually treated this little Ascent 13. We actually fully modded it already, but beyond modding it, we did treat it with some CowRC products. So I wanted to share with you guys these shocks right here. So these are like the SCX 24 size shocks from Next Racing right there. And I have this brand new SCX 24 build, the same shocks, just a different color. Now, these shocks, I literally just pulled them out of the bag and threw it onto the chassis. So we want to make sure that, you know, when we get articulation and stuff, now you probably couldn't notice, but right on the first compression, I did have some sticking or some like binding on the shafts up here in the front area too, that you can definitely see like there's a lot of pressure. Maybe not can't see it now, but I had to kind of free the pistons, whatever was had in there. So rebuilding the shocks are always important, guys. I went ahead and rebuilt these shocks, cleaned out everything, cleaned out all the oil, but I went ahead and serviced these shock shafts as well as the shock body the inside of the bodies with the CowRC ultralight graphite coating, and the smoothness of the free-flowing articulation or the suspension cycling. And I run these shocks a lot on a lot of little mini builds, but right now these shocks are like one of the smoothest setups that I've ever probably built. So I'm really happy to see the CowRC product. It really does come into effect when building up these tiny trucks, and the suspension for the small style trucks would be a perfect example of an area that you can use the graphite coating in. So if you guys haven't tried that out, definitely try it. You'll probably notice a huge difference in just smoothness overall. Before we talk about a couple of more upgrades and stuff like that, here, the Spec B, I actually had this one pre-treated with the Moo Slick silicone spray. So we did apply a few nice generous coats well before running this, guys. And just yesterday, we finally had the opportunity to take this to a indoor clay track. So even after running it a good 12 minutes, pack and a half on the indoor clay track, we can see again, guys, the cleanliness of the overall build. It's super clean on the inside still. The shocks did not build up much dust, if any. The outboard cups, or the outdrive cups, the dog bones, they all look pretty clean overall. Main thing I just see is, of course, the tires are going to build up a little bit of dust. And then over here, we kind of suck at driving, so a lot of nose dives flying off the ramps. But really impressive how just a simple product like the Mooslick silicone protector will help out keep the trucks clean. Again, guys, the silicone protector does add a layer of film or protective film that helps with everything stay clean without collecting dirt, debris, and grime. So if you guys are just looking for like what type of products to use, you guys can check out this whole range of products right here. And I would say that the silicone spray is probably one of the easiest products to use and get used to if you are new to the CowRC product lineup. Let's see over here. There's a lot of comments going on. So let's see. What motor did I put in the scent? Well, we kind of upgraded this one, guys, as well. All we've done really is just put like brushless electronics in there. I did already kind of go through a full breakdown of all the upgrades and mods, guys. If you want to see that, head over to the YouTube channel on RCSteve, and you guys can see the latest Micro Mondays episode on all the details on this build. But what we want to focus on tonight is actually we just want to kind of dive in to this little Spec B and give it another little quick cleanup and share with you guys how quick and easy it is to get this rig cleaned up, especially now that we've already put it through the test, we put it through the ringer, we've seen what it can do, how much dust it can kind of keep off of the track, off of the car. And we'll show you guys just how easy it is, how to take off and clean it up. Let's see. Yes, thank you, Mr. Ghost. Hide wipes. Yes, I love the little hide wipes as well. I use the hide wipes to clean up the body. Again, it was pre-treated with the silicone spray, so almost virtually nothing collected on the body, but we'll still give it a little wipe down as well. The ultrasonic cleaner. Yes, Killian, I do actually use the ultrasonic cleaner. Lately, I haven't been using it too much as I haven't had the opportunity to do like any full disassembly rebuilds or kind of builds from that need the deep cleaning. But I would totally use that for like a complete rebuild, just like a refresh on the build. Really convenient to have the parts cleaning while I'm able to do another task. And of course, they have the stainless basin option, guys, for the ultrasonic cleaner. So if you guys are interested in using hey, what's up? What was I gonna say? If you guys are interested in using, oh man, total brain fart because I don't know what happened right there. If you guys are interested in using the degreaser, that's what the ultrasonic cleaner is for, guys. It's to help use the degreaser solution in that stainless basin, so you guys can easily clean off the shocks, can clean off differential gears, and much more real quick, rather than just kind of brushing it side to side or with the brushes and kind of more manual cleaning. Let's see. Let's go ahead and dive in, guys, to what we got going on for this little cleaning session. So again, guys, there you guys got the micro right there. I'm trying to learn these different layouts over here. But let's go ahead and put the little Ascent 32 to the side and just get diving into this Spec B. We'll go ahead and take off the wheels. We're not going to do like a full deep dive, but we'll kind of check out some of the dog bones, the outdrive cups, see how clean those are. We'll service those, we'll lubricate those, and see what else we can do real quick on this series. For those guys racing, since I'm new to racing in a sense, and this is probably the only time you might see a little race car around here, what are some of the tricks and tips that you guys would do if I was to set up this? What do I need to pay attention to any of these little adjustments? Because I know there's so many adjustment points and positionings. Does that all really matter, do you think, at this scale? If anything, I would be looking to race this more so on that clay track, because that clay track was really, really fun. Well, let's keep diving in. We're going to go ahead and just go ahead and take out that rear bulkhead area and see what's going on over there. We won't dive in too deep because I don't want to get myself too in trouble. I haven't really checked out race cars in a while, guys, so I might be still learning all these little products. But we can dive in and see what type of products from CowRC we could dive in and get the opportunity to use on that. So right away, guys, here's a little bit of the chassis right here with removing the rear of the bulkhead. This is like aluminum chassis setup, guys, but what I really wanted to take this off was to kind of see some of the pins, so we can see that there are still like hinge pins or pins that you can service and clean up as well with like the graphite coating. So ultimately, guys, I do want to rebuild this whole truck using just the graphite coating, because if you guys haven't been following me in a little while, we've been diving into really implementing the graphite coating with these trucks. And especially at the micro scale, guys, I think that this is a perfect area that we can use the graphite coating to our advantage to really have that zero sling, zero cling, zero drag setup. But here's the dog bones right here, guys. Here are the dog bones. They are not lubricated. They did take some beating. You guys can see some of the dust coming off. Let's go ahead and dive right into. So this was all treated, guys, with the silicone mousse lick protector. I do see a little bit of some dust inside those cups as well. So we'll see if we can go ahead and clean those up and lubricate those. I'm going to go ahead and take off these little stub shafts right here on the rear. I think we'll just do the rear for now, and then I'll get into the trouble of checking that out on the front end probably later tonight. All right. So now that we got our shafts out, we got the dog bones out. I don't want to tear down the diff just yet, guys. But for now, I think this will be a good little area to start off. Let's go ahead and see if we can get those cups cleaned up and the whole chassis cleaned up. Let's see, Steve, what's the name of your driver? I don't think I have a driver on this one. But maybe you're talking to like a rock crawler, or you let me know. Not a racer. Yeah, seriously. Move the top of the shocks in the one hole to be at better cornering. Good tip right there. Looks like they are at the top of the shocks already, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely see how it'll affect my driving at that scale. Yeah, I'm sure any little adjustment, man, it's crazy. On the car, I'm not too sure. I think any little adjustment. I think that's why like those mini Z builds are just super important right there. Yeah, millimeters matter. So see, I'll have to be diving in, maybe learning a couple of videos on tuning these trucks. But let's go ahead and get this stuff cleaned up right here. So there are some products. What kind of products would you guys use with the CowRC lineup, guys? How would you guys clean this truck if you were to go the full build or the full rebuild? Personally, guys, I probably would do the graphite. So we might have to get out a cardboard box and do that. But for now, guys, we're going to focus on the cleaning. So to get this clean, guys, you already know the Moo Clean parts and chassis wash, one of the best products to use and the easiest products to use from CowRC. Guys, don't forget that this is a water-based solution, so it is strong enough to have a dilution rate anywhere from 1 to 16 to 1 to 32. So 1 part of the solution to at least 16 parts of water, or even up to 32 parts of water. You'll still have a solution that will be effective when cleaning your trucks. So I know a lot of guys like to have a strengthened solution when it comes to the tire wash and the parts and chassis wash, and that doesn't hurt at all. I would just say that if you wanted to really get cleaned up, especially with the super diluted ratio, hey, just have it soaking on the plastics or the RC just a little bit longer, so that way the penetration can really soak in and sink in there. That way it'll be easier for you guys to get that dirt and grime off. But yeah, I probably rock around like a 1 to 16 ratio for the dilution rate. Plenty of longevity for the product, guys, and it definitely goes a long way. So we'll go ahead and just kind of spray it down. I'm using the CowRC Carbon Series mat, guys. So especially in that area right here where we can see all that kind of gunk that just built up, that hard clay, that hard dirt, we'll definitely spray it in there and have it kind of just penetrate. The overall areas, we'll kind of skip the electronics a little bit. But for the most part, the rest of the areas we can definitely get into. And that's the cool thing about the parts and chassis wash, guys, is that it does not affect the lubrication. So we're talking about like the lubrication, such as the greases and the oils. So this you can safely spray down onto the shocks, onto like the transmissions and stuff like that. And if you're worried about it losing or cleaning off the important oils in your shocks and stuff like that, well, it won't penetrate. It won't affect like those type of parts. So if you were interested in getting those greases and oils off, then you would aim for cleaning these areas with the degreaser. So there are definitely different products you guys can use. We went ahead and let that one soak just a little bit more. Again, we can just see right here. Again, I just kind of blasted it very slightly, and already, guys, the dirt is clinging off pretty much by itself. So there's definitely some chemical reactions that happen with the CowRC parts and chassis wash that just breaks down the dirt and the grime super easy and quick. I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these cool brushes, guys. So the little hand brushes from CowRC, they come in a variety of 6 different courses and brush types. Normally, I kind of like this. I've been rocking this one. It's kind of a pretty aggressive, but still very soft, but stiff bristles, but really soft. I don't know how to explain it. So a nice little scrub down on the components will definitely help get it in the little areas as well. If you guys weren't wanting to clean these rigs, if there was already kind of pretty clean, like how I already kind of have it, didn't really get too dirty out on the trails or on the track, there are definitely a lot of couple other products that you can grab or reach towards from CowRC. One of the products that I would reach towards would be the CowRC cow snot. And then another one would be, just like a hide wipes. So different products, just depending on how wild it got on the tracks. So how do you guys clean it? You guys spray it with the pressure washer? That's funny. No, I bet you guys do. I'm sure like those huge builds or something like that. Over here with the micros, we got them little. Oh man, Mr. Ghost, I know exactly what you're meaning. You guys got to put that real grunt, that real effort into those big trucks, man. So the small bottles, hey, they're perfect as well. And if you guys if you have a whole bunch of sample packs that you guys kind of ordered throughout the year, and maybe you have a few extra bottles that you wanted to have in your backpack, that's a great way to have in your backpack. And also you can also just maybe, hey, toss it to a friend that's with you, like, hey guys, if you haven't checked this out, check out this parts and chassis wash. Go clean your truck after that and let me know what you guys think of how your rig turned out after that. It's definitely a good thing to have in your backpack. So right away, guys, again, we're just letting it soak up. There are different ways you guys can clean it. We do have like the CowRC mini jet blaster, not having it handy right now. We do have our regular CowRC jet blaster, but I think that'll be pretty overkill right now on this for the show. So, we have, of course, CowRC offers the microfiber cloths as well, but we just have the typical little microfiber cloth. Especially at this scale, we can just kind of clean it up, dry off the electronics and the components. Same thing goes for the rear of the bulkhead. Now, when we get into this, guys, I'll definitely be rebuilding the diffs, throwing some udder butter in there, getting all the proper stuff graphited and lubricated. But these are just a couple of quick demonstrations, simple demonstrations that I can share with you guys. So see right here, here's kind of one thing. I can't really get into this area, and I still see just a tiny bit of that dirt sticking on top of the differential case. So I'll show you guys a product a little bit later after we get this rebuilt and put together that you guys can use, and it'll really get into those nooks and crannies real nice. So again, guys, we have our shafts and our stub shafts. We're going to go ahead and clean that off with a little bit of this Moo Slick. Oh, where did I put the Moo Slick? I gotta find that Moo Slick. It's up right behind me. Sorry about that. So I'll probably grab that real quick. But we got the degreaser, guys. It did have some little bit of grime and grease on there. So just bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna stand up and grab that Moo Clean. And we got it right here. So we're back to business. And of course, guys, now got the handy dandy applicator tips. So when it comes to this scale, for sure, the applicator tips really come in handy and doesn't really spray all over the place. But you guys can see we do have the Carbon Series mat. It is safe to use the degreaser on here, or you guys can have like a little collection spray catcher. So I'll probably just do that just for the degreaser. I'm going to go ahead and pop those down in there just like so. And why not? We'll just throw these little set hinge pins down in there too, just since they came out. We'll give a little spray. Just a tiny bit, guys, literally for that stuff, this scale. Q-tips really work for the micros, guys. That's a great tip right there. Thank you, Killjoy. I love all the tips, guys. Keep them coming. What's your secret go-to tips, especially when it comes to this size? I know maybe not a lot of people would have everything just absolutely at their disposal. But hey, if you have a simple trick or tip that you guys want to share, definitely let us know in the comments, and we can chat about that. So I got these dog bones, got these cups and stubs shafts, nice and ready to go. The dog bones looking clean in there. Well, let's go ahead and lubricate those with some graphite. Why not? That sounds pretty cool. Let's see. I'm going to grab a cardboard box, guys. We're going to do a quick graphite application. Now, if you guys haven't seen the the ultrafine graphite coating, this is a dry style application. Let me go ahead and put this right here just so we can see while I get everything prepped. But this is a dry style application product, guys. We're talking if you're looking for areas that absolutely looking to have that zero drag, zero sling, zero cling. Just you want everything super smooth and operating to the best. This is the product to get to. So if you're the guys that aren't really looking to get too dirty, too water, like too wet in wet situations, simply looking for that clean speed and for the racing, I think this would be a good product to check out, especially for the small scale guys. While a lot of lubrication products still work just as fine, I think that having a fast cure time is really a cool feature to have. So in order to get this going, guys, we do have to make a little bit of noise, and we do have to mix this can properly so that way the micronized graphite can mix well. So I'm just going to shake this up, guys, and I'll go through some comments right now. Sorry, I'm making a little bit of extra noise. Let's see. A little brush, little blower. Keep toothbrushes. That's cool. Yeah, I think CowRC has some like toothbrush kind of brushes. Small carbon fiber mat. Yes. Gotta have the small one everywhere you go. The deluxe maintenance kit. Oh man. AZ Des Rider, you got one of the best kits for sure. The deluxe cleaning, the deluxe maintenance kit. All right, guys. Simply all I'm doing is just checking to make sure that my can is ready to get applied. So we saw that there were some markings going on, but we see like the instant dry time, the instant cure time. So we're just going to shake it up just a little bit more. You want to see like a heavy, like a nice black. So now we're ready to apply onto our products, guys. So definitely if you want to get the most out of it and you want to rebuild it, I would recommend trying to get as much of the components. We're talking like the outdrive cups, maybe even the differential gears, maybe even these plastic gears once you put the cover back on. We're talking the pivot balls. We're talking a lot of applications that you can use in the racing area. I know Zach over here on the last Cowtech Lives, he covered a lot of the racing tips. So head over to the previous episodes with Zach Cater, guys. He probably has way more tips and tricks than I do for the racing, but let's go ahead and get this applied. I'm just going to check one more time. I got to mix it up. I kind of waited a little too long, guys, so I'm going to wait, shake it one more time. All right, now we're ready to go. So I'm going to just apply it. Just like that, guys. If you want to roll it around, it is an instant cure time. So if you guys feel like you need like one more little application, feel free to flip it. But just as easy as that, guys, when it comes to applying the ultra fine graphite coating. And boom, just like that. Real quick and easy, guys. Instant cure time. Don't need to let this cure over 24 hours. Let's see. You guys can't see much because it is, micronized, but you will be able to feel it. on the product as well, and you'll be able to see it instantly once everything is assembled. So let me just go ahead and throw this stuff back on, and wish me luck, guys, because the bulkhead shouldn't be too hard, but I think I can do this. So how would you guys disassemble this truck if you guys were to do it differently than me? Did I do anything wrong, or do you guys normally are just pros at putting these dog bones in? Because I'm used to the crawlers. They got the universal shafts or the CVDs. I don't have to really worry too much about getting the dog bones set on there. But let's see. If you guys want to build this truck up for me, let me know. Or which next big truck, big race car, maybe a 110-1, should I get? I'm kind of getting into this racing side just a little bit, and I think it would be cool to have something like that. But there we go. All right, so we're going to bring this here. Oh, I remember we're forgetting something. Okay, we got this. This part goes right here, just like so. All right, there we go. All right, so we got our bulkhead ready to put back on, guys. We're gonna pop that on. All right, looks like Steve messed up just one last thing. Flipped this little, I don't know what this piece is called, but you guys let me know. There's this little piece that holds those pins on it. I actually put that part on upside down. So now that we've got that back on, we finally got it ready to screw back on. I guess it wasn't too scary. Definitely kind of intimidating, but hey, got to learn something every day. That's just normally what I say. So, whew. All right, get the limitless 120 here. Oh my god. All right, maybe not that fast yet. I'm talking like the next level up. He did give it the old jet blasting, right? No, we didn't give it a jet blast. Just because for demonstration purposes, didn't get too dirty, and just didn't want it to get too extreme, like kind of too loud on the stream tonight. But we did clean this bad boy up with the parts and chassis wash, guys. We did lubricate those outboard, sorry, I don't know when I say outboard, the outdrive cups and dog bone shafts with the ultra fine graphite coating. And so far, wow, it feels smooth. No placebo effects right here. I'm just telling you how it is. It feels smooth. Feels like it's ready to go in there pretty good. So last things we'll do is just pop this back on, and then I'll share with you guys the cow snot. The cow snot, guys. You already know the cow snot is real handy, but we're gonna actually try the cow snot on these little tires. We're gonna try a little different method. Usually I use the cow snot for like radio equipment, so we'll share with you guys the radio equipment as well. But let's go ahead and share the cow snot. Let me just put these last two little pins and hexes back on, guys, and we can dive into the last product I wanted to share with you guys tonight. I'm still laughing at the limitless. If you guys have one, let me know, but I don't think I'll be interested just yet. All right, so we, of course, know we clean the tires, guys, with the CowRC Move Clean Tire Wash. That'll really rejuvenate the compound in the rubbers in the tires, guys. But if you guys are looking for something as well to use, maybe you forgot the Move Clean Tire Wash at home, this CowRC snot is a non-toxic biodegradable product, guys. Safe to use, safe to put on your hands. Well, touch it with your hands and apply it. It really clings on to the most inconspicuous areas and helps lift dirt and debris from these areas. So I think we kind of shared right here, we kind of had a little bit of dust way back in there. Say if we forgot Q-tips and toothbrushes and stuff, we can grab a generous little bit of this snot, guys. So depending on where you're at, there's it might end up in like a different consistency. So you guys can see it is sticky, but if you act quick, if you act good, it doesn't cling onto your finger. So that's kind of how my tricks are. I kind of just work with the product fast. And also, once I'm done cleaning the truck, I will just dispose of this little piece. I won't put it back into the slime. If you just put it back into the cow slime container, this will slowly kind of spread out and kind of mix in with your clean product. So just a little bit goes a long way, guys. And once it's used, I would just dispose of it. But just like that, guys, you can really kind of shove it into the little areas that you need the cleaning. Just like that, kind of roll it around, get it in those areas. Maybe it might not be the best for all the solutions, but something pretty quick and easy. You guys can try it out for yourself, see if it works. So with this one, it is like a little bit wetter. So there are some instances, guys, where the CowRC, cow snot, can become affected by areas where you might reside. So this is like a moisture or a humid kind of climate controlled product. So if you see that it's a little bit too moisture, too wet, what you can do is always take out this whole cow snot, lay it out on like some parchment paper, and let it sit for like maybe an hour or so, and that'll kind of help release a little bit of the extra moisture that might be trapped in there. That way it won't be as super kind of runny and slimy. So kind of depends on what you like for it. I don't mind it this way. But where I do live, I am pretty close to the beach, so it does get a little like kind of real sticky for me sometimes. So that's some of the tricks that I use, guys. I'll just let it sit out for a couple hours. But here we can see, again, guys, there it is, spot clean, just like super nice right there. And let me go ahead and actually share with the tires. I was going to use that same piece for the tires, guys. I kind of skipped over that, but let's grab another piece. Let's grab a tire and see what it does to tires. So it's safe for almost all the components for the RC. Wherever it can reach, try it out. But here we can see it can get into those treads, those little tiny lugs real nicely. All I'm doing is just using my fingers to kind of like scrub it in there in a sense. But here, now we can, let's do one more big tire real quick just for fun. And as quick as that, it's almost as quick as the tire wash. If you're not looking to bust out a towel and cleaning and get wet and all that stuff, you can just grab some snot, even get it in the inside of the wheel area. So here, now you can see, guys, what it's looking like after. There's definitely a lot of dirt trapped inside this snot, guys. So you can see the original product versus the used product is definitely much darker. So just go ahead and dispose of that. But here are some comparisons you guys can check out for yourselves. So here is like a tire. Here's like a tire that we kind of had dirty. Can't really see in the lighting, but here's some of the dust you can see near my thumbs. And then with the CowRC, definitely did clean it up really good. So hey, not only can you use it on tires and the whole truck, but I think this is what mainly a lot of people will use it for. If you guys have your nice radios, and especially if you're at the tracks or you're even at the crawling adventures, guys, there is definitely dust going around the ways, blowing in the air, sitting overnight while you're sleeping or camping, get the trucks and the equipment pretty dusty. So here we're talking like inside those little holes right there. We're talking sitting on top of the corners, the shelvings, the crevices of the radios, and especially, and of course, right here where the trigger finger kind of goes. So you could take some of the slime, you can really get it inside those little crannies. I would work fast when it comes to the radio. That way, especially if you have like a more moisture kind of solution, maybe you didn't let it dry up enough. Just work fast. It's not gonna kill everything, but you guys can see just like this. I'm just giving like a little rub, and before and after, you guys can see what it can do right there just in this area. Same thing with like all these tiny little areas that you want to get the dust out of. The CowRC snot, really one of my favorite products to have a nice clean radio with, and here's some of the examples, guys. So check out that area. I know I need a guard, right? Oh, you need this guard. Yeah. The little 3D ones. Yes. Hit me up in the DMs. We can share wherever I got this one and point you in the right direction. But yeah, guys, overall, there's just some of the cool tips and tricks that I use with the CowRC products for tonight. When it comes to these really tiny little guys coming to micros and the radios and all that. But let me know in the comments, guys, what was your favorite thing that we talked about tonight? What was your product that kind of you enjoyed seeing a demonstration? Or if you don't have any CowRC products, let me know what kind of entices you to check out in the future over at the CowRC shop. And with that being said, man, we have a nice clean buggy. We'll probably apply some mousse slick back onto this, recoat it. That way we'll let it sit overnight, and it'll be ready pretty much again to go out to the clay tracks or dirt tracks or any track, or just in the living room. You know what I'm saying? That's small, the scale. But guys, time's winding down from the live stream for tonight. So let's go ahead and head over to our favorite part of the episode. Of course, you guys already know. You guys had your opportunity to get a entry in to get drawn for our Arcto 6x6 giveaway that we're doing in about 3 more episodes, I would say. So if you haven't gotten a chance to get on that special list of winners, guys, hey, maybe this week might be your lucky day. But I'll give you guys maybe 1 more minute to get any last entries in while I check out a couple of comments right here. You need a mat and the dry lube. Yeah, I'm glad you have checked out the Ultra Graphite coating. Check that one out. It's the pink can. If you are looking online, guys, you can definitely tell just by the colors on the can. So the mousse slick ultra fine graphite coating, and of course the mats, guys. There's a slew of mats out there, whatever kind of type of range that you're looking at. But I want to go real quick back to my mat. You guys can see, man, it's slowly evaporating that parts and chassis wash on the actual mat. So literally just like a quick wipe down with my towel, it should be ready to go again, just brand new mat. So love the Carbon series, guys. You're checking out the products while you're watching. Hey, love to hear that, man. The cow snot tip. Yeah, I actually, I learned that one from the master, the Heath man. So shout out to Heath for sharing his tips and tricks as well. If you guys are looking for more tips and tricks, this is the place to be. And of course, Adam and Tyler, guys, every other weekend. So check out Adam and Tyler. I'm sure you guys see their name right here on the top corner. So shout out to those guys, of course, and everybody working behind the scenes with CowRC. And of course, last but not least, if you are interested in some awesome apparel or anything in general on the CowRC website, AZ Des Rider coming through with the best tip for tonight. Don't forget to use that CowTech code, guys. You can save 10% on all the products that we talked about tonight, plus anything else that you guys might be interested over on the CowRC website. So, hey, we're going to save 10% on some apparel or maybe a deluxe maintenance set. Man, there you guys go. Don't forget, Use the code COW-TECH. Save you guys 10%. All right, guys, I think it's time. We've run a little bit over, but let's go ahead and just draw this name. And good luck to everybody tonight. And thank you again for tuning in. Here we go. New Fury Tech Nano. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Tune in tomorrow, guys. Micro Mondays over on RCSteve channel. But tonight we have Michael Garcia. Michael Garcia, shout out if you are here. If you are here, we will add you on our list for the CowRC drawing later in a few more episodes. But if Michael Garcia is in here, definitely shout it out. If he's not in here, we will have to redraw and make sure someone that's watching live, but he is in here, guys. Hey, Michael, congrats, brother. And good luck. We'll make sure we get you on the list. I'm actually going to put your name down right now because our list is growing, which is good, guys. So probably the next episode, guys, just to make it a little bit more fun, we're going to get in 2 entries for next week. So we'll add in a couple more new guys. That way we can just kind of fill up and get the chances a little bit, a little bit more randomized instead of, because I think we only have a few of the people. I think we have like 5 or 6 names. So we'll add a couple more in as it gets closer towards the end of this channel or the series, guys. But hey, guys, coming back, that was such an awesome episode. CowTech Live, guys. If you do have any questions, definitely message CowRC. We do have a helpful phone number or Facebook, Instagram. You guys can get a hold of us, as well as if you guys are looking for anything related to myself, RCSteve, check me out over on Instagram and YouTube. And we will have a website coming later this month as well, guys. So you can check out everything that I offer online. But with that being said, guys, tune in tomorrow over on my channel, Micro Mondays, guys. If you guys want to dive in more about this whole upgraded Ascent 32, you guys got micro questions all night, definitely that's the place to be. We'll chat it up and get wild in there. But hey, guys, for everybody still tuning in to the very end, it's been an awesome show. I really appreciate everybody hanging out and glad you guys enjoyed, got to learn a little of something. We'll catch you guys in 2 weeks, but make sure to tune in next week over with Adam and Tyler. Again, signing off, guys. Have a great night. See you later. Peace.